Hello and welcome again to my channel. I am going over my Bible that I take to church with me and transforming a Bible. What I mean is, let's say this is the Bible that I like to bring with me to church. I like it because it's compact and it is a student Bible, which is sort of like a study Bible because it gives you notes and articles and so forth that you can delve deeper into the scripture. We'll go into another video. It has a little snippets that you can read along with what's going on as far as the message is concerned. It helps you to delve a little deeper. So I wanted this, but it was just a small, a Bible. And I wanted to I like the aspect of having a note taking Bible, but it wasn't like this where you could read along and it wasn't as compact. So there's really no compact Bible that has the note taking plus some little extra items that you can read along with the scripture and the message that's going on for today. So I said, I want this Bible, but I want to customize it. So that's what I did. So I took this Bible, but it was in a hardcover. I took this Bible and I did this. And I covered it with a leather cover. And I added all kinds of things to make it my own, a little notebook here. I extended it so that this could fold over, and then some pen area here, and then the tabs and so forth. And then now I'm starting to do tip-ins. I got to put that one in, but it's a tip-in. It's going to be, telling me about the prophets and so forth. I wanted to tip that in. So it's going to be customized. And then I have a calendar that I stuck in here so I could put in some important dates that we're going to be having things done at the church. So this is going to grow with me. It's going to get filled up, maybe like a little journaling Bible of sorts. And then I added in these little ribbons. I added those in. So the object is to take this Bible and turn it into this Bible. So the first thing that I did was, or that I'm going to do, is buy leather. Now you can buy some strips of leather. This one's a burgundy. I think I only paid about $2 for it. I already cut it. It comes in a larger sheet like this. See, this is a larger sheet. You probably can't see it all. And it's burgundy, and it has the, it's used for furniture repair, but you can use it for this too. So I took this in brown and I did that to make my own Bible. And I don't have any training in covering Bibles or anything, but I just used it was easy. That's what I'm trying to say. It's easy. Anyone can do it. So I got this here, and I'm going to tape, this is an adhesive. I'm going to cover it like this. And I'll show you after it's done how that comes out. I'm going to cover it and fold it over and then have this part out so that I can make a little area where I can put a little notebook in. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to use on the inside, haven't decided, this is just some paper, the craft paper you use for scrapbooking, I think. I got a few people, I'm not going to use that. But yeah, you can use any of this. I have some more somewhere else. I haven't decided which one, and then use it for the inside here. Okay, so I'll come back after I've put it in, and we'll go from there. But it's easy to do, and then I have to add in some ribbon. Have not figured that one out yet, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Okay, so that's what I did with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold over and make a crease here, and I'm going to do that on this side and then on the top side so that it fits, it's even here. Should use a ruler. I don't know if I'll do that though. Okay, so I've creased everything. I did make a little dart here and a little dart here to compensate for the spine. So I had to do that on the spine, on both sides of the spine. So when I fold it, that will just come down, but the other part will go inside the book. Say like this. So I'll take it like this and crease it. Crease it so that I can know where the dart should be. Crease. Oh, come on, crease. There you go. And then I'll take the scissor where that line is, and I'm going to make a little dart here. And then another dart here. It's important not to move the book, but you know, this is just my way of doing it. There's no, there is a right way to do it, but this is just my way. This is my way because I want to cover my book and I don't want to spend a lot for it. I just want to cover it, make it comfortable. Okay, so now I'm going to peel the leather and then stick it on the book. Come back with that. I'm only going to peel it halfway and then I'm going to cut it and then I'm going to smooth it. See? And then I'm going to paste it. Okay, best way to do it probably is to spine first. Let's see. Fold this over. Okay. That way you're going to have a place to put your ribbon. And there. And then stick the spine. Not very scientific, but it will get done. There we go. There. And now, open it up a little more. Take this first and smooth it. There we go. Smooth it. All right, I think I did it. Smooth it. Then take this part, top to bottom. I didn't dart this other part, but I'll get to it. There we go. There. And then we're going to fold it over. This part. So I could have darted it, but I think I'm just going to, because this part here won't stick. So I have some epoxy glue, some really strong glue. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Okay. It probably will cause a bulge, but I don't want to cut it. I'm just going to fold it. I don't want to cut it. I'm just going to fold it. And all of that is sticking. Make sure this is not overlapping on. There we go. And then I'm going to take, once I do the other side, I'm going to do the inside like that. Okay. And then I'll make sure all my little bits are held down with some good glue and use a book press to hold it down for a couple of hours and make sure it's okay. I'll be right back. So now I'm doing the back part. I'm going to just do it up to where the book ends because I have to put another piece of leather on top of this part, or possibly just the inside of the book, the parchment that I'm going to use for the inside of the book. So let's pull this off. Y'all don't laugh at me, okay? This is just me trying to do stuff. Being creative. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, y'all, but this is going to be quick, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be creative, and it's going to be useful. Okay? It's going to be useful. All right. There we go. And then, okay. And here. Now, don't worry about it if it's not perfect. Okay. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about it if it's not perfect. I don't want to take the fun out of it by making it so detailed with numbers and inches and yards. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So far, so good. We'll probably do something here. I've seen someone online do an ink splotching here. It looked really pretty, so I might copy somebody else. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look on YouTube. YouTube is a wonder. You can learn so much stuff on YouTube. Okay. All right. We're almost there, people. There we go. So remember, we want it to look something like this. Now, this is a hardcover. This is the hardcover edition of the Student Bible. Okay. So I think it really helped to have that. But this part right here, that's just leather. But this part here, that's the book itself. I could have just made it so that, it was just a book. But I wanted to put all this stuff in here, the stuff that I need on Sunday. I need paper. I need pens. I need highlighters. I need stuff. So that's what I did. And then I put a little embossment on here. And then I put a little, my embossment to say it belongs to me, returner. And I added all this little sticker fun. Okay. Now, mind you, I like the way that it looks, and I like when people do Bible journaling, but I'm more of a note taker. I'm more into the substance of what the scripture is saying and making sense of it and that kind of thing. The coloring thing, I like a little highlights, but I'm not into the coloring and highlighting and painting and that kind of thing. I just needed to fit my needs. And, if you do that, that's great. It has to suit your needs, what is good for you and what works for you. Okay, moving on. So I got that on there. Doesn't look great, but it will. It will. Keep the faith. Hold on. All right, I didn't like that other paper I had for the interior or the end pages, so I had to go into my stash and look at this. See? Because it's burgundy, I think that these colors will work better. Don't you think so? Okay. I know you agree. So I'll be back when I decide which one I'm going to use out of this. I've had this for years. Okay, so I really need to make sure I have two of them so that I can use it for the back. Gotta cut that out. For the back and the front. Drop the camera. Is that hilarious? Okay. What's that? That's green. That doesn't match at all. Got some other stuff in here. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I've decided on this for the inside. So all I have to do is get it out of the book. And there's two sheets of it, so I should have enough. Come on, don't tear. There you go. Don't tear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's not tear that last little bit. Usually has a resistance. Tear the whole page. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Okay. So this Bible is a 7.5 by 5. So this is the one time I'm going to use this ruler. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put it across both sides, and I'm going to crease it and put it in. I need glue. Okay. So I did decide to dart it, and I just cut that little piece off right there so that it won't be too bulky. I'm going to need some glue here. So when I'm gluing this paper in, I'll glue that. Okay, now I have cut it out, folded it over, and we're going to put it in here. But first I'm going to glue down some of this edging and then glue this in. And I was thinking, you know what? I have some washi tape. I might use a little bit of washi tape. Not sure, but it's an option. That's going to be pretty. Okay. So here we go with this glue. Let's go with the glue. Okay. This glue's being stubborn. Dang it. Great. All right. Okay, I had to change glues. I have this kind of glue, instant adhesive, and it's just putting a little dab on. All right, just a dab in the corners, and it sticks really, it's instant, so make sure it's where you want it because it's gonna stick right away. Put that there. I did do the little dabbing, rounding the corner thingy. Me and this camera. Okay. Come on, let's go. All right, so now we're gonna make sure everything is pretty much even. Even, pretty much. I didn't do an exact cut here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, and here. So you who are meticulous with your, getting it perfect, just use your ruler and be more exacting than I am right now. Okay. So, there we go. All right, we're going to put a little bit on. Let's do it this way. On the inside, Get that stuff down first, make sure it's where we want it. And then glue around the edges. Okay, inside. Yeah. Okay, and if there's any edge sticking out, just, we can work around that. Just cut it off. Be right back. So now the front is done, okay? We have that. Let's hold it up. That, and then they have the inside. We're gonna glue it a little more on the inside when we're ready to tackle that. But for right now, it's tacked down enough that it'll stay. And now we're gonna do the back, which will have, like this one, have a flap, and it's going to have, I'm gonna use this as a bookmarker. I'm gonna make a bookmarker with that. And then put a book inside there and flap it over, something like this, okay? So that's what's going to happen here. So what we have to do is we're going to take another piece of leather, and we're going to take that leather and put it all the way from, I could do it all the way from here, but no, I'm going to do it from here, all the way out, and then work it that way. Okay, so now let me cut and I'll come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on the back of the here, and I'm going to measure this so that I don't have any mistakes with that. So we're going to measure it. We're just going to, okay, make sure that's flush where you want it. Take our trusty ruler. Make sure it's where I want it. For the most part, give yourself a little bit extra just in case, and then we're going to mark it. Pen. Mark it right here. See? All the way across to the end where you want it. Now, you have a guideline to make sure that it's straight. And then we're going to at the end of the book, we're going to do it this way. Have a, make sure that we have enough. Yeah, right here, I can feel, you can kind of feel it. And then I'm going to mark it here. There. Okay, cutting. Now I'm going to cut it. And if it doesn't come out exactly right, I may use a little, look at that shadow. I may use a little washi tape. I'm going to fix that to fix it, okay? Straight. You know, these people do these crafts all the time. They are so talented. They're so good. And what they end up with looks so perfect. Okay, there you have it. That's what we have. Okay, and then we're going to stick that in here. Okay, so I'll be back with that once that's stuck in. Yeah, and I might use a little washi tape down here. You know how they have the gold leafing a little bit when they do the Bibles? Maybe I'll put a little bit of gold washi tape. Take that loose. And then we're going to fold here. Now, okay. Looks a little uneven. We're going to fix that. But like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but it is going to be pretty when we're done. And then I take the part that I cut. There we go. That's garbage. I need to move that. And then put this in. Okay? So let me adjust that. All right, so we've glued everything in. See, let's just show you. We've glued everything in, but you're going to keep this part open because that's where you're going to stick your notepad. Okay, so it will be stuck in your book, and when you turn it over and everything, it should be like, you'll close it, and then over the top here will be your notebook. Your notepad will be inside there, okay? So let me find my notepad that I want to put in here. Okay, so I chose this one because I actually cut this too short. I should have made this at least twice this size. Okay, and there you have it. That's what you do when you don't measure. So I'm gonna put this in here, like here. I need a little more room. Let's do it this way. Yeah. This way? No, this way. Make sure I have enough. That's where the crease is, so that's as far as it can go. And put it here. And then make sure, and then take the other part and put it here. And then you have your book that is here, secured, and then you turn it over and it closes like it's supposed to. So I have to do a little bit of trimming here, but that's exactly how I wanted it to be. And then, yeah. So it's in. We have all our notebook that we're going to be using. And then close it here. And then we're going to trim the edges so that this is nice and neat. Everything's nice and neat. Okay? And then we're going to put our personality on it, like we did the first one. I wish I didn't cut that too short. That would have been perfect. But anybody got any answers? So, but we still have it so that everything is in one book. So when I'm at church, I can have my book, my notes, and then we're going to put one of these in there. And then we're going to do our ribbon. And that'll be it. Okay, so we're finishing up. I did add a little burlap here that we're going to use for a pen holder because I didn't make it long enough. So we're improvising. That's what you do. You improvise. So then I'm going to put some of these on the front. And we're going to add some bookmarks. And then we're going to be done. Okay, so I got these. These were from the dollar store. And they actually kind of match with the burgundy, so I think that this will be good. And then I do have some, I think I have some burgundy ribbon that will look good here too. So we're going to do that. And our notebook is already in. I have a piece of paper here because I have some glue on here because I found some burlap, and we're going to use that as the pen holder. Okay. So yeah, okay, not exact science here, but it'll still be good. I'll still love it, and I'll still put stickers in it. I'll still read it, and I'll still carry it to church. And the thing about it too is that this is actually thinner, a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna get some, and I have a Bible study bag that this will fit into perfectly. Without making everything bulge out. So that will be the next video, everything put into the Bible bag. And I have a beautiful Bible bag. You have to see it. So tune back for the rest of it, and I'll show you this at the end because we're done. All right, thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and tune in for our next video. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Okay, the end result. Had to try and fix it a little bit, but it wasn't supposed to be perfect, and it isn't. But I assure you, I will get plenty of views. Here is the pen. You have to extend, and then we have our tab booklet here. The inside came out really good. We have our ribbons. I used what I had. I'll replace them when I get some new ones. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of it. You can make your do something with your old Bible and make it new to you and take it to church, and just something that's just, you can have in your hand. Okay, thanks for watching.